Another AI deal news, CoreWeave announcing a pair of lease agreements with data center company Applied Digital yesterday, which sent shares of Applied Digital, APLD, up nearly 50% by Monday's close. Joining us exclusively is Applied Digital CEO Wes Cummins. Wes, it's good to have you. Stock market analysts see this as a narrative-changing event for you. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it is. It's really the culmination of the hard work that we've been doing over the past 2 years, where we started building this building in Ellendale, North Dakota, really a purpose-built building for NVIDIA infrastructure, really around GPUs, and then signing this lease for the first 2 buildings it's a great event for us, but it's just the start for this campus and for all of the capacity that we expect to build in the Dakotas region.
When do you expect it to actually start adding revenue, and what does that look like?
So the first building, which is 100 megawatts of critical IT load, should start adding revenue in Q4 of this year. And then the second building around the end of Q2, calendar Q2 of next year.
Is there demand outside of CoreWeave? Could you do these type of deals with others?
Yeah, it's a great question. We've had a lot of interest from, we typically focus on hyperscalers. For these size of campuses that our company is building, it's really designed for, just a handful of companies in the world, CoreWeave being one of them, but the other hyperscalers. And we've had significant interest from many of the hyperscalers, almost all actually in the region, given the low power cost profile, given the PUE, which really relates into efficiency of the facilities, given the cold weather there. And there's an abundance of renewable energy in the Dakotas, especially in North Dakota, and that's what we're capitalizing on, and that's what we're seeing a lot of interest from, like I said, not just CoreWeave, but a lot of the hyperscalers.
Wes, I noted that some of your earlier efforts might have been more Bitcoin mining heavy, and then you sort of shifted into AI as that picture became more obvious. I wonder, where does it leave sort of the crypto AI balance right now?
Yeah, so for us, Carl, it's a great question. For us, we started by building large-scale Bitcoin data centers. We never mined Bitcoin ourselves, but we hosted customers for mining Bitcoin. And then we moved on in 2022. We started building high-performance or designing high-performance computing facilities. They both use immense amounts of compute and large amounts of power, and they both require a lot of cooling. But HPC is a very different build versus so the AI builds are very different versus Bitcoin. So it took us a lot of iterations to get it right and get it right on the building that we did now. But we're really leaning hard on the high performance computing AI builds for the future. Bitcoin will still be a meaningful part of our business, and actually it pairs really well at the individual sites where Bitcoin is much more interruptible power. And so if you're not using all of the power you need for your HPC facilities, or for our HPC facilities, we can actually just run that for our Bitcoin data centers for our customers that are mining Bitcoin.
Have there been like big advances in cooling technology, or are there some that are still over the horizon?
So the biggest thing, one of the biggest things I think is going to happen this year is we're doing large-scale liquid-cooled deployments at scale. So our building, this first one that will turn on in the October timeframe of this year, this is 100 megawatts critical IT load. It's direct-to-chip liquid cooling, expected to be Blackwell class servers going into the facility. So that's going to be a big thing for this year. And then, out on the horizon, I think liquid-cooled direct-to-chip is going to stay around for a long time. There's a lot of things on immersion cooling that are being worked on. I don't see that at scale in the next few years, but that would be the next thing on the horizon.